All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World Evolution. I am Captain Beefy with ADHD Entertainment, and we are still here on Isla Muerta. Now, at the end of the last video, I started to basically disassemble the old park. I said I was going to tear it down, and actually tore it down, and we began to build it back up, put a couple things up, a couple power supplies and all that. Well, been working at this for a little bit of time now, and I've managed to get up to 3 stars, 3.25 stars, making almost 700K a minute on profit. But just kind of struggling overall to get over that next hurdle. Our guest count is we're over 6K guests. We got 36 dinos. Just, I don't know. I think maybe we need to do some more fights and stuff like that, make things a little more interesting. So maybe I'll introduce some other dinos in with like the Rex and so forth, and we'll get some fights going. Maybe that'll give us some fun stuff. So we have combat infamy is only 12. We don't have any penalties, which is great. Whoa, why did everything drop to 0 there on our ratings for food and so forth? Maybe it's a new month. Let's get it. Yeah, it just popped back up. So anyway, our food and drink rating are pretty low. Fun's decent. Shopping is meh. Transportation's great. Great shelter protection, no guest injuries. So our facility rating, one of the goals we have right now is to get it up to, a 2.0, I believe? And we're at a 1.4. So let's take an overall look at Isla Muerta, and we'll go right to the entry area where you come in. So here's our arrival point. And we tore everything down. We started rebuilding. So we put the important stuff, the ranger team and the ACU center here, which they are fairly centered in the park. They can access anything. I mean, they're a little further away from this area than I'd like, but overall, it works out really well. Coming down into the main area, we'll go up this way first. We've got a nice little pen with Dionychus in it. There's, I think, 7 of them, huh? Wow. Yep. So we got quite a few of these guys. They're happy. Everything's cool. So we're good there. We move up this, so we got our little shelter here. We put the fossil center and the research center back here. This is kind of like the expedition center. All the stuff that doesn't require us to go to it to use, that we can just hit the square and access it, they're back here out of the way. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power stations to run this park. And it's a little more than we need. I mean, we've got 198 extra available power. So, as you can see, we've got 90 available on one, 108 available. So there's a little extra power available, but that's fine. We can probably destroy one of these, but we're making money, so it's not really that big of a deal. Now, this part of the park, we have another dinosaur pen. We've got the Crichtonsaurus in there. We've got 2 of these and 2 Ankies in there. And it just, everybody's happy. It's a nice little peaceful herbivore pen. That covers that whole area. There's the creation out for here. Now here is our coup de grace, our T-Rex. Yeah, she's a big girl. But she's quite happy. And she is doing a Jurassic Park roar. She's quite happy. We've got a live bait feeder that always throws out those cool goats that are so delicious and crunchy. Everybody loves watching a live goat get eaten, you know. It's a really good way to teach little Timmy and Susie, about the way of the world. It's like some days you're the Rex, some days you're the goat. All right. So moving on, we come out here. We got a bowling alley for some fun. We've got our monorail station, and I set up the monorail to kind of span the inner area. It doesn't go all the way down this way, and it doesn't go all the way down the other way. But what it does is it brings guests from close to the entrance toward the back of the park. and the other stations here right near the hotel and some of the other centers there. Okay, but going back to here, we've got our bowling alley, which looks like it's making good money. Um, Not really. Yeah, they're both making good money. So um, I'm trying to master how finance works in these little bowling alleys and uh, fast food places, gift shops, and all that stuff. It's a little tricky. We also have our security center and our science center, and they're making good money too. Over here, we've got all of our Triceratops type creatures. We've got the what is it, Styracosaurus, the Triceratops, and the Torosaurus. So three different breeds, all of them living together nicely. Population's good, social's good. They're all happy in their little pairs, and I got 3 pairs in there, so life is good. Um, Here, this is an interesting area. We got some fun stuff going on in here. I've got a little variety in here. This is some bigger herbivores. I got the Brachiosaur. I got 3 of them in here. 3 Diplos, I believe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yep. And the Chunkingosaurus. 1, 2, 3. And I think that's it, right? Oh, no, I got the Angylosaurus, too. 1, 2. That's it. Okay, so I got just 2 of those. And, of course, we get a disease outbreak while I'm trying to do this because, it's just the way the games work. So we're going to get our ranger team out there, and let's kind of see where this disease is. It's probably in here because we got some of the guys in there. Okay. Keep an eye on that. So moving around, Science Center, blah, 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 gift shop, fast food place. Again, yeah, making decent money, right? Oh, wow, we can actually up the staff here. Whoa, okay. Good deal. We'll start making some more money. And this, okay, we're doing fine there. Here's our nice innovation center. I like the setup here. It's really cool looking. I kind of want to, yeah, let's go ahead. We've got 2 more pathways to come off of it, so let's have some fun and just make those paths come out. And connect out. There we go. Okay. So, still only 1. Oh, now we got 2 diseased guys. Great. Here's our lunatics in the Jeep. These guys are crazy.
Confirmed.
Do not want them mixing with the guests because they're probably, I don't know, they're just always crazy. I think they drink tequila all day long and then drive around. All right, let's make sure that we don't get any more of the outbreak of the disease here real quick. We'll just kind of keep an eye on these guys, let them do their duty. Boom. All right, so we got that under control. Good job, boys. All right, so moving further toward the back of the park, there's the monorail station, there's our hotel, other emergency shelter. This is where we keep our Ceratosaurus, and I believe, yeah, we got 2 of them in here, and they're perfectly fine with 2 of them. That's about as much as yeah, they can tolerate. It's kind of interesting because I've learned this too. Your creature's like, look, we're happy with Forrest, right? He's happy with Forrest. But like if he moves, I guess it's got a certain radius on it that reflects on their wants and needs as far as forest, water, etc., etc., etc. So, Alright, so this we can actually do some staff management with here and bump that up. Okay, we'll start making some more money at the restaurant. I'm moving to the back of the park. We've got another clothes shop here. I don't know if I'm making money in this one. This one I'm having a hard time with. I might end up destroying it. Maybe relocate it. Then I got another restaurant here. And that one's not doing so well. I forgot I had that one right there. So I think we're going to have to destroy those two. The bowling alley, that's doing pretty good. So I'm going to probably destroy this and move that to where the restaurant is and then make another enclosure here because we've got a decent amount of room. Now I can put a Hammond lab here and a viewing thing here and maybe here. We can get this whole area and release a couple more dinos and maybe get our rating up just a hair more. Anyway, this is where we have our raptors. And we've got 5 of them, right? There they are. They're all talking right now. They're like, hey, check it out. He's watching us. Let's just casually walk over here and pretend like we weren't talking. What do you think? Hey, look, there's Steve over there. Steve, yeah, just go on. Go on. Is that Jeff up there? It's Jeff. Yeah, they're just kind of chilling out. You can't trust these guys. You really can't. They are jerks. They will, they will bust out and just eat everybody. They're just horrible, horrible things. But they're fun. They're a lot of fun. I gotta love the rappers. What's Jeff doing here? Oh, look, he's like posing for everybody. Almost hear him do that. Right? That was bad. Yeah. I was never one to make dinosaur noises really that great. So, but in any case, there they are. They're all chowing. They're all eating. Yeah, now they're acting casual, like nothing's going on. But I know. They were being sneaky. All right, so let's get in there. Let's destroy this restaurant. Let's destroy this clothes shop. And let's destroy the bowling alley. And let's build a new one. When I destroyed everything, I think it went down to about $45 million or something I had left. And that was pretty much it. That was like, okay, I got $45 million, and now I can start building. So I did. I started building, little by little, got the power grid up. I think the power grid's a little too much now, but that's okay. We're fine with it. Let's get the Hammond Center in here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I thought I had it. All right. So so the sorry, I'm losing my mind here. So we had 45 million, and when we started building, and we got down to the nitty gritty, and got everything, the basics built to get things moving and start making money. I think we were down to like 25 million. Now we're at 64. We're making money hand over fist now. So it's no longer an issue as far as making funds. So that's great. But yeah, it was a little tough going in the very, very beginning. Let's see here. Come on. The game's a little wonky with how you build. You got to do it. I don't like to mess with the terrain because once you do that, it seems like it's hard to get things back to where they work. You can actually make an area like so you can't get water there. You can't put water down. It's kind of frustrating. So yeah, it's kind of tough. So look at these slopes and all that. I'm going to try to do. Let's put some water in before we do anything else because that seems to be what can really screw your day up. See, terrain. There we go. All right, so we got a little water. Now let's do this. Let's try the flattening. Maybe that'll. Bringing it up to. So will that allow me to build the viewing room? How about that other one? Oh, okay. I think we can do we can do this one. Hmm. Come on. Come on. Alright, screw it. Okay. So we got that. We have more than enough power in this place. So we got to connect our pads. Boo. And okay. And then of course we'll put in our enclosure. And we'll make this, we'll do one more Carno uh, group here. So snap there. Yep. I do like the way the fences snap in this game. It's pretty awesome. Give it that. Along with all the building stuff, at least you don't have to worry about like the terrain not accepting your fence or something silly like that, because that would be frustrating. All right, we get here. About there. Should snap in here. Good deal. Put in our gate that we always forget. I kind of like to put it near the Hammond lab if possible. Perfect. Okay. Whoops. No, not perfect. Come on. There we go. And we'll put in our feeder. Kind of put it right there. That way it's in the viewing range of both of them. Good. And let's do a little more landscaping. Let's put some trees in. Put them here. Put them here. There. Okay. And everything's powered. That's good. So now let's set this up and let's get let's go success rate and success rate. And then let's do a slot. Let's see if this will work for the Dillos. Because I'd like to make a little Dillo spot here for the Dilophosaurus. So 66. Not good. So let's go ahead and instead of the capacity, we're going to go and do the success rate again. And now let's look at it. All right, so 86%. All right, so we'll do 2. They're kind of a social animal, so we're going to, I think 2 is enough for them not to like freak out and start attacking the fence. And if so, that's cool. We'll be happy with that.
If you haven't figured it out by now, I kind of like power, huh?
We'll just have to see what happens with that. And we'll immediately start making 2 more. We'll at least get 4 in there, maybe 5 or 6, depending on what their social level is. But this is what we did with this park. And it's looking great. I'm kind of liking it. Oops, see, we got it. Oh, wow, we have a failure. That's crazy. 67, yeah, 86% chance. Well, so what we've been doing, though, with our dinos is we don't have a single unaltered dino in the park. They've all been altered in one way or another. And, we've done colors, but one of the things that we've really gone for is lifespan, because it's kind of a pain to be bringing dinos back from the dead all the time. We're not bringing them back from today, because that's literally what we're doing. But hatching new ones because your old one died. It's kind of a pain. So we've been, trying to increase their longevity. Like the guy that we're hatching now, the Ceratosaurus, look at him, his lifespan's 130. That's pretty outstanding. Looking at a Rex, lifespan of 142. Everything's been bumped up, and it really makes for an easier go on the park. So I remember in the beginning when I was just doing like full-on authentic dinosaurs with no alterations to the genome, guys were dying constantly and losing this one, losing that one. It was just a little frustrating from time to time, having to go in and say, all right, well, let me get rid of this guy, and now I got to put another one in because he's unhappy socially now because I need 2 or 3 of those guys. So it was a little frustrating. And we got an incoming storm. Great. So let's put shelters, and we'll let everybody run it. Check it out. Oh my God! Here we go. I love the sense of urgency some people have. And you got other people that are just like chilling out. Like we got a lady down on. Oh, there she goes. So they're all running in there. I got 3 shelters on the island altogether. No power outages for 7 more minutes. Well, we're going to have a power outage during the storm. I'm sure of that. Well, the storm's here. We're not going to really release anybody until we get the storm finished with, and I may as well get my ranger team ready to go because something's going to probably get knocked out. We're going to need to fix it. So we'll just kind of patrol around and look and get ready to fix stuff as it's broken. Maybe we'll get lucky. Although it seems like every time there is a storm, something breaks. I'm kind of hoping it's not, like the raptor fence. Because then the emergency just like triples. Look at that, we're doing all right so far. Storms don't last too long. They seem to pass pretty quickly, so that's a good thing. And it should be over here soon. From where I live, we deal with hurricanes on an annual basis. So, anyway, this is like, oh, look at that. So we made it through that storm without an issue. We'll go ahead, it's still raining, but we can close all the shelters now. Now it's just rain, it's not a hurricane anymore. So we'll release these 2 dillos. And let's take a look at the little guys. Yeah, there's that little face. There's our Jurassic Park Dilophosaur. Alright, so, yeah, socially, with 1 more, he's going to be fine. I know these guys can successfully live with the Ceratosaurus, so I'm kind of thinking I might move one in here at a later date. Alright, so we were doing Dillos. I tried putting them in with these guys. That just didn't work. They fought and they killed each other. Let's see if we can do a different color on them at least. Yeah, we'll go with the Savannah Gene this time. Do 1 and 2. That'll give us 4 of them all together. Usually when guys hatch, come out, they go right for the feeding bin or right for the water. I guess depending on what they need more of. So here we go. This guy's doing good. Alright, so we got the start of a pack there. Here's our basic. We hatched basic raptors. These guys don't have an altered genome. And they're rated pretty low. 100% authentic. But as we move forward with these guys, we're going to go ahead and replace them. So let's do that now. Let's set ourselves up for success. And let me see if we can actually put a couple more in here. Maybe we'll get a couple nice ones. Nah, socially they're good to go. But what's cool is you can actually hatch up and have replacements ready. So what I like to do is I like to look and say, all right, so, I did not want to do that. Dang it. All right, so let's get the next one ready. So we'll look at the raptor, and we'll modify his genome by hitting the square. And we'll give him another color pattern. We have the alpine and the arid to choose from. We'll go with the arid. For the resilience, so what I like to look for is stuff that affects the lifespan. As you can see, two of them affect the lifespan. You got an 85 and an 84. This one lowers the viability by 18 as opposed to 11 here. It raises the resilience. This one raises the resilience, the attack, and the rating a lot. So let's do this for the highest rating we can. Let's try that for a change. Normally I go for the highest lifespan. Let's go for the highest rating. So it's 108, 105, 108, 109, 114. $122, $128, $142, $155. Holy crap. A 5, so a 65% chance of it being raised. Wow. Alright, so I think we lost a Dillo. Yeah, we did. Let's incubate a new one. And now we need a feeder filled, so let's get the Ranger team on it. It'd be kind of nice if the Ranger teams could also be accessed kind of via a hotkey in the game, but or not a hotkey, but like by hitting that square button or whatever, like you can to do the expeditions and so forth.
Understood.
Oh, I actually took some damage. Okay.
Task. Request acknowledged.
That one's full. And we'll go here. This one.
Feeder resupply request received.
And now there's 3.
Understood.
These guys can do 5 tasks. 4.
Acknowledged.
And ooh, not good. 5.
Task
So we got these 3 to worry about down here. Nope. So I think this guy should be about ready to hatch and go play with our Rex. Where is he? In here? Yeah. Let's check him out. This should be a fun little battle to watch. And this will probably raise the overall rating of the park a little bit and get us an influx of new park goers. Maybe we'll do this on a fairly regular basis. Let these guys come out and duke it out a little bit. Kind of fun. So I wonder how he's going to do. Oh, there's our Rex. I think she's taking notice. She's like, hey, is that a friend? No, it's not. This is going to be exciting. Here we are. We'll do the roar. And the roar back. Posturing. Pretty close in size. Rex definitely has the size advantage. Let's see how this plays out. And then we'll check our combat from the see how that plays out. Yeah, the Rex is they're dancing around a little bit. Ooh, took a chomp. I think we're hurting. Yep. You have all that blood on him. Oh, yeah, it's going down. It's going down quick. Oh. Not even a... Oh, snap. Oh, there's the killing blow. All right. Do the roar. Do the roar. Come on. Oh, you actually got a low health on you, huh? You're okay. But now we got our dead dino. Okay. Let's release these two billows. And we'll go back and we'll remove that Ceratosaurus because, you know, we don't really want to have dead dinos rotting
Heading to collect the asset.
around. That's kind of gross. So both of these raptors are ready. Wow, I can't believe that one survived. 155 rating as opposed to a... Definitely, definitely a huge difference there.
An opportunity has presented itself.
What feeder is empty?
Asset in transit.
Alright, well, let's go down here and let's fill these up.
Confirmed.
That one. Oh, okay, one of the raptor
No
ones.
problem.
Definitely want to keep those guys happy. At least we're already down here. Looks like all the other ones are in pretty good shape. Okay, good. So do we have a better combat infamy now? 98.
Water is
So
essential,
welfare
and your
penalty. I
dinosaurs
don't
have
understand the
plenty of it.
welfare
Why are
penalty,
you
but look
not
at that. We're getting
providing for
close
their
to
needs?
7,000 guests. Dinosaur visibility 99, food rating 52. So most of that's gone up. The shopping rating is meh. The fun rating is meh. I have to get those high. The welfare penalty is now -3. And I don't understand. What's the summary? 40 dinosaurs, great variety, okay welfare. So is that that must be the welfare of the dinos, like determined by how well they're being taken care of, maybe? I don't know. So they want a Striacosaurus with a skin toughness modification. So for stuff like that, and that is, I believe I've got that, right? Yeah, that's that variation of the trike here. So, skin toughness, there we go. So let's release him. And we'll give our Rex here something else to play with. His health is going back up pretty quick, so they heal fast. Okay. Our welfare is now at a -6. I wonder if that's because of that empty feeder trough. That's interesting. Well, they're now fixing it. All right, so it's full. And the welfare penalty is at -7. -8. So if anyone knows what that welfare penalty has to do with, let me know. Leave it in the comments. We'll talk about it. But this is how you get your overall view. Finances, we're doing great. We're making $700,000 a minute. That's great. I mean, you can look in detail at stuff, construction refunds, building cost, building new stuff, past monorails. It breaks it all down these different ways. I could be making more if I constantly sent my guys out for fossils, but that's really not necessary at this point. We're making enough money; it's not even worth the time. I could be taking photos. Here's our expenses, repairs, all that good stuff. Look at that. The modifications for dinosaur incubation cost more than the base cost. Pretty wild. Here you got your contracts, reputation. All that's complete. Missions. Research center and ranger station.
This time around, we need to get this disease under control for the sake of our operation, and so I don't have to get another earful from Dr. Malcolm.
Oh, okay. So we got a creature coming in.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
as I mentioned before, we have a diseased animal coming to the park.
Great.
And we need to get prepared for it. Let's get to work.
So we're going to put him in with the other Diplos. Let's make sure this area can handle it without everybody freaking out. Population, they're good. Diplos, they can handle another one socially. Population, they're fine. Angylosaurus, population, they're good. And there's one more, that Chunkinosaurus, right? Yeah. Alright, so everybody's kosher if we bring in another Diplo. Not a problem. Put them in there. We'll get the ranger team already over there. Let's get them to fill up the food bins in there, even though we just did it. And that'll kind of put them already there.
Feeder supply. Confirming task. Request acknowledged.
And now this guy's ready for release, so let's release him. That'll complete a mission. Or a task, or whatever. I don't know how you call that exactly in the game. It's kind of a little confusing on all these different things. You've got these three pain in the asses that one's in charge of science, one's in charge of entertainment, one's in charge of security, and they all want you attention at all the time. There we go.
You have my thanks.
All right, so we got that. Oh, wow. Your friend is waiting for you. Well, you kind of know how this is going to go. Oof. Yeah, take a bite out of crime. Let's see how's that tough skin modification working on you. Alright, let's give me 2 minutes. Oh, I kind of feel bad for you. Oh, yeah, you're down. Oh! Alright. Yep, here's another one, bites of dust. Let's get our transport team in there. And let's get them taking that there. Okay. So, we'll go back. We'll look at our rating. Our FME is still at 98. Our welfare. So that dead dino affects our welfare, but our FME went up to 129. But the welfare disappears. That penalty disappears. Okay, cool. Loyalty bonus. Oh. It's got low sabotage risk. Okay. Alright, so we got 54 seconds, and then the Diplo arrives.
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply.
I'll put him right here, smack dab in the middle. Now we're going to go ahead and get him cured up. that's interesting. So if we finish that mission, do we get a bonus? A new building? I'm gonna have to look at that on the first island again and make sure that I've got all of those complete on the missions. That's kind of neat. All right, here we go. Yes. Put you right there.
Route to collect the asset.
And let's get these guys. Our way into that pen over here, I believe. Yep. Oh, yeah. Well, I bet that Rex would like to run into here. Be like freaking going to Ponderosa for him. Alright, so the sick guy's over here. There he is. He's getting dropped down. Okay, let's just wait for him right here. In the meantime, go ahead and get a pretty awesome photo.
Asset has been delivered.
We need to identify the problem.
Ching!
Isolate it. Sort of what I'm thinking of doing with you.
Alright,
I'm not recommending quarantine, but we can't have diseases spreading throughout the animal population. So whatever you're doing with Dr. Dua, make sure that's a priority.
let's get him medicated. Hope that he doesn't spread that disease to everybody else.
This came our way. Don't let it sit too long.
We're having a little trouble with the
I know
facility rating.
firsthand what happens when we cannot provide safety for our guests.
1.4, 1.5, it seems to be holding steady around there. Our guys. Come on, guys, you can do it. And they nailed it. Oh, what the hell? Metriacanthosaurus, what the hell is that? Alright, well, he's going to be here in 3 minutes. Interesting. Oh, we don't even have one of those. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's an herbivore or a... it's probably an herbivore, so we're going to dump them in here. And, yeah, try to keep him localized. If he's, if he's carnivore, then that's going to be a huge mistake. But whatever, we're going to try it out, see what's up. Oh, man. This guy's going crazy. Make a hole! Woohoo! It's like the Dukes of Hazzard in South America. Alright. Here. Around here. Thank God they don't count fatalities from your drivers, you know. Somebody be in some real trouble. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Watch out. Cool. Gift shop, okay. Yeah, not the place to stop right now, guys. Alright, there's our gate to get in. Watch out, hunter. We're in the right spot, aren't we? Yep. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the opening scene in Jurassic Park. That's a nice picture. Damn straight, get a good composition bonus on that. Alright, well our guy's going to be here shortly, in about 30 seconds. I'll drop them where we dropped the other one, basically. And hope that, you guys are flooding the engine. Basically hope that he's not a carnivore. We're going to have to see what he is when he comes down here.
Nice job.
Alright, good deal.
I feel like we're starting to understand one another.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Transportation complete.
Yeah, we're going to lose a couple dinos on this one. Let's get our ACU team in there and we'll knock him out.
Adding to the list.
Looks almost like a Carnotaurus. You guys got to get back here, man. We need to cure this guy.
Adding task.
He's about to get a whole lot of darts in him. Then we got to figure out where to put him. Might put him with the Dillos. Maybe he'll do all right with that. I don't know. We'll have to see. But we're gonna knock him out, and then we're gonna cure him, and then we're gonna move. So, welcome to Jurassic World, dude. Yeah, sorry, it's gonna be kind of a rough time for you at first, but hey, pretty though. Yeah, you're real pretty. Not too big. Definitely don't want to put you in with the Rex. Oh, you're knocked out. That's a good start. Okay. Goofballs, here they are. And awesome. So that went down without any big problems. Pretty cool. So let's transport them. Pick them up, and we'll drop them in with the Dillos down here. See how that works out for them all.
Request received.
So we'll get him moved, ensure he can access food and water, and life will be good. Okay. I do enjoy this part of the park right here. This is a neat one. We've got 4 viewing areas, which is great. You can see these guys from all these different angles. You got one here. Let's look at how the viewing works in this area. Got some pretty good coverage overall.
Transporting asset.
Higher viewpoint here. If I buzz out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Still cuts in, but you can see these guys from all these different angles. So that's pretty awesome. I think I do a pretty good park. John Hammond, eat your heart out, dude. There's our little fella gone. Yeah, boy, come on. Get you in there with those Dillos, and hopefully hopefully things won't go horribly wrong. If they do, then, well, we might fail the mission. But we'll see what happens. These transport choppers. Meanwhile, in Raptorland, what are these guys up to? Where are you? What are you doing? Up, swimming. Okay, you guys don't look like you're up to anything bad right now. It's kind of a first. Okay, we're bringing our little dude in here. Hey, oh, look at them. They're all talking. They're like, hey, what do you think all that smoke is over there? I don't know. Maybe they're putting some people in here for us to play with. You know? Kind of like that Nedry guy. Yeah. Well, that's good. Let's see how he goes. They might terrorize each other. He's good on population, social. His health is good. Oh, we got it? Nice.
Not only can we bring them back to life, but we can bring them back to health. I have the latest.
Well, that's fantastic.
The dinosaurs are
So we got another research team.
disease-free. That's a
Once
job
things,
well done.
once we open up another park and we start getting some more research projects, that'd be great. We'll be able to burn through them. Pretty cool looking. I really like the colors on this guy. It's one thing, they really did a good job with the models on these dinos. They're really nice looking. They're kind of gonna fight here. Oh yeah, we're gonna fight. I wonder if he's gonna own this part of the park now. Might be taking over his compound, huh? Metriacanthosaurus. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we're going to kind of establish a pecking order. Maybe that's what it looks like. All right, everybody. Well, for now, it's a nice vista. Look at that right there. Let me hide that innovation center. But it's a good-looking park. I think John Hammond would be very proud.
The science division is always on the lookout for ways to improve.
All right, well,
our
let's knock that out of the ballpark real quick. All right, everybody. Well, thank you once again for joining me in Jurassic World Evolution. I am Captain Beefy with ADHD Entertainment, and we'll bring you another episode tomorrow. We're going to basically move on to the next island, which is, what was it again? Tacaño. Yeah, we're going to head there, and we're probably going to do the same thing we did here. We're going to kind of tear things down, rebuild using the larger power supplies and the larger everything, and kind of just start from scratch there, destroy everything, sell all the dinos off, and go from there. Sometimes you want to maybe restart the park, but when you do that, then you're resetting everything as far as your numbers and all that. If you can actually make money and build up a bit of reserve, and then destroy everything, shut down the park and all that, you have no buildings and all that, well, all of a sudden, you're not making money, but you're also not losing money. So that's a good way to kind of look at the overall design of the park and make your decision there as far as, all right, well, now that I've got it all laid, now that I've got everything empty and all, now I can start to lay it out and think on a larger scale what I want to do. So thanks again, everybody. Captain Beefy, signing off. You guys keep playing.